Call to order the Stillwater Economic Development Authority meeting for March 6, 2023. Is there action on the consent docket?
Motion to approve the consent docket.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Please vote. With a vote of 5-0, the consent docket is approved. Item 5 is general orders. We will consider approval of a redevelopment agreement between Progressive Development and the Stillwater Economic Development Authority, which Mr. Moore will tell us about.
Yes. Good evening, trustees. Brady Moore again on behalf of the City Manager's Office. So tonight, I'm just going to give you a quick update on the project at 923 South Main Street by Progressive Development. As we're kind of changing up our process a little more, you've already heard this project, and Corey presented it to you back in January. But with our new counselor tonight, we wanted to quickly just kind of go over the items of the details of the redevelopment agreement before we put it through like normally we would on consent. Okay, so this project is a complete redevelopment of the 7,000 square foot building at 923 South Main Street. We know it as the old Uncle Mike's building, along with the new 1,000 square foot outside dining space. The tenants will be 2 new businesses for Stillwater, a popular restaurant that began in downtown Oklahoma City, Hatch Early Mood Food, and a nationally recognized bakery, Roundhouse, that is relocating to Stillwater. The purchase price of the building was $355,000, estimated renovation expenses of $2.75 million, and furniture and fixtures of $500,000, for a total development cost of $3.6 million. The TIF3 committee meeting met on December 19th to hear this project, and they voted 6-0 for approval. Their recommendation was for the total amount of $525,000. CETA, you heard this, presented to you on January 9th and voted for us to enter into a redevelopment agreement with Progressive Development. CETA approved the term sheet for this project on January 23rd. And just as a reminder, a few of the financial details of the project are the remaining balance of $375,000 of that upfront balance that was left there, you authorized to be used in this project with an interest rate of 1.75% over 10 years. The revenue for this loan payment will be made, of course, from the increased increment in ad valorem and personal property tax and the city's 2% of undedicated sales tax. The additional $150,000 to get up to the $525,000 of development assistance would be reimbursed to the developer in arrears after the $375,000 note had been paid in full. Staff projections show that this is a strong project with an estimated full TIF assistance payback in just like 6 to 7 years. So that's the details. I have a motion, but I'll pause now to answer any questions that you have.
Trustees, any questions for Brady? This is just super exciting. Every time I drive by there, the work that's going on at that building shows it's going to be a really a great spot and a great location-wise. That south end of Main Street is going to really be helped by it being down there. So
yes, absolutely. Corey gave me a walkthrough last week in addition to some future projects that you'll be hearing. So really exciting.
So what's your recommendation for us, Brady?
To direct staff to enter into a redevelopment agreement with Progressive Development Corp. LLC and authorize the general manager and legal counsel to negotiate, finalize, and execute the terms of the redevelopment agreement for the restaurant and bakery at 923 South Main Street.
Trustees?
I move to approve staff recommendation.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the staff's recommendation. Please vote. It's approved with a vote of 5-0. Thank you, Brady. Any reports from the officers of the board?
Quick reminder, there's a state question on the ballot tomorrow. Please go vote, exercise your rights.
And I'll just remind everybody that there's a big bicycle race in town this weekend. Be careful out on the roads on Friday and Saturday. We'll have people running and riding, and a few thousand people in from all over the country. So stop by and say hello. Nothing else on the agenda. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. CETA, please vote. With a vote of 5-0, CETA is adjourned, and that concludes our meetings for this evening.